course, the year that no one can forget, 2020. We'll remember that one for a while. Headlines last year displayed actual excitement for the first time in a long time. Actual excitement over the fact that real estate sales was actually improving. Of course, experienced an incredible stagnation through a very difficult time. From your perspective, Cameron, share a little bit about what we experienced last year and what you see the future looking like over the coming years.
Well, as you recall, in 2020, the market was starting to swing back after that government-induced slump, we call it. In late 2019, MLA was predicting, of course, that we were going to snap back for the first half of 2020 as consumers rushed back into the market and our supply had been constrained. But then, of course, unfortunately, COVID hit. March of 2020 completely stalled the market, and everyone reeled and retooled as they tried to really understand how this impact would affect them, their loved ones, their businesses. And it was, of course, a very, very frightening time. But to perhaps everyone's surprise, I think I was surprised, it only held back the floodgates a little bit longer, allowing that pressure to build even more. And as people started to realize that, the world was continuing to move, and for those that were not impacted, of course, people started to enter the market, and pretty quickly those floodgates opened up. And wow, what a rush it's been. I feel there's two lessons from the market returning back, and of course COVID, and then us seeing the market there. One, I feel that government intervention creates more violent swings in the market. Both the downturn and the snapback, and that's always difficult to manage. And secondly, of course, that Canadians in general are incredibly resilient. The vast majority have faith that the world is going to be a better place in the future, and there's confidence in our marketplace. Vancouver is blue chip real estate.
Right. That's well said, Cameron. Now, as for 2021, right, we're now facing record low mortgage rates, not too dissimilar to where we were when we started this conversation, and implementation of a stress test, another demand measure. Thank you very much. What can you share about the current market climate? Where do you feel it's going? What does this mean for us long term?
Well, Ryan, that's certainly a big question. So I'll try my best to keep it short. Frankly, I do like the fact that Canada has a conservative banking environment. I think it creates stability. It certainly helped us navigate 2008-9, much better than our neighbors to the south. But today, the stress test, as we know, I think it impacts the affordable part of the market the most. Those segments of the market that are trying to get into the marketplace and buy their first dream home. And overall, affordability and the concept of affordability in Vancouver, one of the greatest places to live in the world, it's a very complex problem. And of course, the dream to live here is difficult to mitigate with surging immigration. That dream of affordability in Vancouver is probably a near impossibility.